Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Tirumala, you are absorbing all the light into you.
Today my sitting position was like that.
It's looking that you are going to swallow the whole light in this whole universe and make everything dark.
I am the Kala Purusha.
Not Kala Purusha, Kali Purusha.
Kali Purusha, Kala Purusha, everything.
Because black color absorbs all the light and heat, everything. White color reflects. It's looking like a universal black hole. Okay. Sorry, Tirumala, just joking. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Gnananjana-shalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Krupa Sindhubhya Eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I welcome all of you to today's Vedanta Sutras discussion. Okay, let's start. So yesterday we finished first Adhikaranam, that's Brahma Jignasa Adhikaranam. And just today, I gave a little introduction for the second Adhikaranam. So we will be studying the few Adhikaranams continuously as per your the file I shared some sutras we are studying continuously. Then after that, we start jumping to the different padas from there. So we'll try to study and try to see the some philosophical aspects, how they are established through the Vedanta Sutra. So that's why in the beginning, so now we are trying to learn the structure of Vedanta Sutras, how they are structurally written, and how to understand those sutras and how to use those sutras. So those things we are learning now, so that we'll be getting the basic idea. Okay. So second adhikaranam is Janmadhyasyadhikaranam. Second adhikaranam. So Janmadhyadhikaranam, why this adhikaranam is there? What is the purpose of this adhikaranam? Janmadhyadhikaranam. That we'll see first. Okay. This is the first task. Janmadhyadhikaranam. Anyway, anyone is feeling, that means Vedanta Sutras. Yesterday, day before yesterday, in our institute, in the various senior devotees, they came and they are always saying, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he met his guru, Ishwara Puri, so he told, so you are a fool, you don't know anything. And all this Vedanta studies and all, so it's not important actually. The main thing is holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. So holy name is there, Krishna is there. So, but we are taking so hard pain to understand these sutras. Like you see, one adhikaranam, we took a lot of hours. So you are all also enthusiastic to learn other sutras. What is your inspiration actually? How you are so getting inspired to learn this? Yes, Namraj Prabhu.
So it is, like, for me personally very inspiring, because I can see like multiple aspects. One aspect is how our Guru Parampara is like very, very merciful in systematically presenting the philosophy in a way that any doubts which we might have right now, or any doubts which might arise in the future, all of them are dispelled, so that our Shraddha in chanting the holy name and studying scriptures, taking shelter of the spiritual, becomes stronger and stronger, so that when we practice those, we are going to become like, like much more like stronger devotees. I'm feeling, yeah, like it's like, the descending mercy through the Guru Parampara is like flowing. Like I can see the compassion of like Vyasa in like, presenting this, and like our acharyas, like, systematically explaining this, like, in much more details, and Srila Prabhupada summarizing some of these points in an easy to understand manner in different parts of his purports. So I feel that it is an opportunity for appreciating the compassion of the Guru Parampara, and also it is an opportunity for us to go deeper.
Yeah, good. So that means we try to, that means see the glory of our Guru Parampara. So by studying this, and we can appreciate, and we can dispel it. This study can dispel all the doubts which are. So all those will be dispelled, so that we can get the strong faith. And questions, doubts are clear, then faith will increase. So that will help us to surrender more to the Krishna. So like that you are saying, very good. Anyone? So Siddhartha Prabhu is raising hand, I think. Your voice is not audible. It's not audible. Okay, no problem. So Yes, it is really, yeah, Purushottam Prabhu.
Roji, what inspired me, of course,
Yeah.
Prabhupada purpose is very inspiring. But
Yeah.
basically, I'm from engineering background. So my thought process generally, if I know the formula and where it is originated
Yes.
and how to apply it in the right place,
Yes.
then you will get the fruits easily.
Yes.
So Srimad Bhagavatam is the entire Paribhasha Sutra of this Vedanta Sutra, you know.
Yes.
So if you want to taste that fruit,
Yes.
what is the nature of the seed? I want to know. You know.
Yes.
So that way, this Vedanta Sutra studying will help me to protect my bhakti plant from the dangers of all other philosophy. So first thing is defending my bhakti plant.
Yes.
Then nurturing my bhakti plant. These two are my core idea when I joined this course.
Good. Yeah, nice. Very, very nice point. Okay. So let us, because we need lot of courage and lot of, that means motivation by motivating each other so we can go further. Because it is very different. So people, we also, as a teacher and as a student, we need motivation. Good.
Otherwise, other philosophical, they refute and defeat us. You are just sentimental. You know, you don't have any philosophical strong fundamental. So if we have this, we defend ourselves and we can say how highest thing our philosophy, and which covers your philosophy also.
Yes, yes.
We are not neglecting your philosophy. Your philosophy is included in our philosophy. So you better become a Hare Krishna devotee. We can request them.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Very nice. So we are going to study. So what is the need of this adhikarana, first of all? So with what purpose this adhikarana is started? That we want to understand first. Janmadhyadhikarana. So that is the first point we want to see today. And especially these sutras are, these are adhikaranams, whatever adhikaranams are there in the Vedanta Sutra, all these are all needed for what? They are needed to understand Upanishads. While studying the Upanishads, you will be getting the doubt. Here, for example, Bhuma, this Bhuma word can be taken as Jiva or the Brahman. Or sometimes, while you, that means you are going through that Upanishad text, like, first of all, in the first sutra, we quoted which Chandogya Upanishad, 7:23:1. And also, Atma Vari Drashtavya Srotavya Mantavya. These two, yes, you all remember that? In first Adhikarana, so Brahma Jignasa Adhikaranam, we have taken two references from the Chandogya Upanishad and one is from the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. From these two Upanishads, we took references for starting off that Adhikarana. There it is said that in that Upanishad, what is said in the Upanishad? Yovai Bhuma Tat Sukham Na Anyat Sukhamasti Bhumaiva Sukham Bhumatveva Vijignasitavyam. You remember this? And also Atma Vari Drashtavya Srotavya Mantavya Nidithyasitavya. Maitreyi. These two. By seeing these two statements of the Upanishads, so we are understanding that Brahma Jignasa, that means Brahman has to be inquired. So then Brahman has to be inquired. Then after that we saw Samshaya. So that means really Brahman has to be inquired. Is our dharma. dharma has to be inquired. So dharmagnas, what is the need for inquiring the Brahman? Brahman, why it has to be inquired? There is no need to inquire about the Brahman. So like that doubt. So because you are studying that Upanishad now, Brihadaranyaka, Chandogya Upanishad, Bhumavaya Vijignasitavyaha. When you study that line in the Upanishad, and also Atma Vari Drashtavya Srotavya Mantavya Nididhyasitavyascha, this line also, then how you will feel? So Purapakshi, your mind also sometimes will become Purapakshi or not. Are Brahman has to be inquired. Why? Is it needed? It is not needed because this is reasons. So like that you'll get doubt. Purapakshi is yourself. Because while studying that Upanishad, you may get, hey, Brahman, why it has to be inquired? Then to remove all these doubts, Vyasdeva compiled a sutra. Athato Brahma Jignasa. That means Vyasdeva knows. In the Upanishad, when they see this line, Bhuma, yo vai Bhuma tat sukham, nanyat sukhamasti, Atma Vare Drashtavyaha. When they see these two lines, people may get doubt. What kind of doubt? Whether Brahman has to be inquired or not. Because I know Dharma nicely. That is the need of inquiring the Brahman. And also, they may get there is no need to inquire about the Brahman because the result of karma itself is giving the ultimate liberation, permanent result. So like that, audience may get doubt in while studying the Upanishads. So that's why I have to remove their doubt. I have to remove their, that means opponent views. So that's why I should make a sutra. And that's why he made a sutra, Athato Brahma Jignasa. You understood why Vyasdeva made Athato Brahma Jignasa? Why? You understood? Repeat what I said. Sudarshan my Prabhu. गया अंदर नहीं गया? क्या हुआ? Unmute it. डर गए? नहीं? बोल नहीं पाएंगे? You cannot say? Yes or no? Sudarshan Nimai. Not able to unmute? हाँ. Key, balloon. Voice is not coming. Okay, leave it. He is struggling actually. Leave it. Gokulan Prabhu, explain.
Well, the Adhikarana begin with two statements from the Upanishad regarding the importance of inquiry into Brahman. No, and then the doubt was placed as to why we should inquire into Brahman. There was a quote from the Rig Veda showing that karma can be, the result of karma are also permanent, and you can get immortality through soma and so on. So therefore, so now.
No. What I explained, that you explain. Natural.
Yeah.
And that means why Athato Brahma Jignasa Sutra is made.
It's made to establish the importance of inquiry into Brahman and refute the Purva Paksha on the karma is the result of karma are permanent. So first, Srila Vyasadeva will do this sutra to start explaining the importance of inquiry into Brahman. Therefore, he would say Atha, after what we understood, after association of devotees, someone who has gone through the karma activity will realize through the association of devotees, the karma is temporary.
Okay, fine, Prabhu, fine. So thank you. So yeah. And also anyone wants to explain why Athato Brahma Jignasa Sutra? Naturally. What I explained now just. Anyone is raising hand? No.
Can I try, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Brahman, generally it's given, when generally in general we will have so many doubts, sambhavana. To clarify that, one has to study the Vedanta Sutra under the a pure devotee, so that this is what in just.
What I explained now, that I want. Exactly. You are all saying all true, that's whatever you are all saying. But just know what I explained. Who wants to explain?
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji, try.
When
Once upon a time happened. What happened? It's not audible. Yes. Technical problem? Yes, yeah.
When people saw these lines in Upanishads that one should inquire about Brahman, they may get doubt that their karma itself gives the eternal result. Then what is the need of reading, inquiring about the Brahman? So to clarify their doubt, Vyasa wrote the Brahma Sutra starting from Atata Brahma Jignasa.
Okay. Wait. Thus, once upon a time, intelligent students like all of you, really you are all intelligent. It's not the sarcastically I'm saying, because you are all Vedanta students. So I feel myself fortunate to have all of you. So you are all Vedanta students. You people started studying the Upanishad. One day you came across a statement in the Chandogya Upanishad. What is the statement? You have to unmute and speak. Otherwise, how I can?
Prabhuji, yo vai bhuma tat sukham.
After that one day you started studying this. After that, what you read there? Vijignasitavyaha. What is that? Bhuma Vijignasitavyaha. One should inquire into Bhuma. You read this. So after reading this Upanishad statement, so you will be getting some doubts. Are, I know Dharma very nicely. What is the need of inquiring about this Bhuma? And also another student, one of among all of you, is studying one day Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Atma vare drashtavyaha srotavyaha mantavyaha nididhyasitavyaha. Nididhyasitavya means jignasitavya. That means there also student is studying, one among all of you. So Atma has to be inquired. Acha? Atma has to be inquired. So when any student reading Upanishad, so sometimes some students, they may get doubt. Why? Why I have to inquire about this Brahman, this Bhuma, or this Atma? Here Brahman is not directly said in the Upanishad. What is said? Bhuma and Atma. Yes or no? These two statements. So student is getting doubt that, Acha, I am the knower of the Dharma. Karma Kanda I know very nicely. All the Smriti Shastras I know. Whole life is going very nicely by knowing the Dharma. I am doing the nice karma, getting the results, enjoying. So for me also, is it needed to inquire about this Bhuma or the Atma? Huh? Maybe it is for the others. It definitely is not for me. Like that, Karmi is thinking. Knower of Dharma means Karmi. And also, that Karmi is reading the Rigveda. Apama somam amruta abhuma akshayam havai chaturumasya yajinah. This kind of Rigveda statements he knows already in the Karma Kanda. The result of karma is permanent. Yes, result of karma is permanent. What else I need? By knowing the dharma or karma, I am getting the permanent result. I don't need to study. I don't need to inquire about Brahman. Like that, Vasudeva was thinking, student may get this kind of doubts in his mind. I have to help them to understand Upanishads properly. Whenever they study Atma Vare Jignasita, Atma Vare Drashtavyaha, or otherwise Yovai Bhuma, whenever they study, they should not get this kind of doubts. And let me clarify them by writing Sutra Athato Brahma Jignasa. So that's why he wrote this Sutra. So that means this Sutra is helping to not to get doubts while reading those Upanishads. But here, what is the greatness of our Acharya, Baldev Jabhushan? You are seeing from the Vyasdev only Athato Brahma Jignasa. But this Sutra is where it is useful. And what is the meaning of this Sutra? What is the purpose Vyasdev was having in his mind for writing this Sutra? All those are all explained by whom? I mean, this Sutra is meant for understanding the Yovai Bhuma, Naita Atma Vare Drashtavyaha. These are the places there we may get doubt. To clarify those doubts of the readers of those Upanishads. This is written, this Athato Brahma Jignasa. This is the intention of the writing this Sutra. Like that, Baldev Jabhushan is explaining for us. As they wrote only Athato Brahma Jignasa. What is the detailed meaning of Athato Brahma Jignasa also? Baldev Jabhushan explained. Okay, you are all understood. All of you understood this? Understood, na? Yes.
Why our doubt will be finished when we read statement of Vyasadeva?
Because What is that question? Can you, what is the intention of your question? That means what is the meaning? What do you want
When
to
we
ask?
read Chandogya Upanishad, we receive some doubts.
And you may get, yes.
And then to clarify, we read
Yes.
Vyasa's statement Sadhatu Brahma.
Yes.
So why previously we have doubts, but now they leave us?
So Upanishad statements are not so easy to understand. So that's why Vasudev made the Vedanta Sutras. Vedanta means Upanishads. Vedanta Sutras. That means they are the formulas to understand the Vedanta. That means Upanishads. He made various formulas because he knows he is the knower of everything. Sarvagnaha, Krishna Dvaipaya. And any common student while reading the Upanishads, he may need help to get the meaning of Upanishads. So that's why he made this sutra.
So can we state that Vedanta Sutra is Paribhasa Sutra of all Upanishads?
It's not Paribhasha Sutra. It is a helpful formulas. Sutra means formula. Formulas to understand the real intention, hidden intention of the Upanishads.
Thank you.
Yeah. So generally, yeah, Upanishads are not having adhikara. Whoever is Brahmana, Dija, and that's why this Prasthana Trayam. So generally they allow only some Dijas. But anyway, we are not going to such a detailed discussions of those. Just we are trying to get. And also Prabhupada allowed to study everyone Ishopanishad. So some people may put question actually. Some are putting a question on me. Why you allowed Matajis in this course? Then why Prabhupada allowed to Matajis to study Ishopanishad? Why we allowed in the Bhakti Shastri course? So Ishopanishad for everyone. That is also Upanishad. So some people were asking like that. Then, yeah. It is just, we are giving the basic idea. Purushottam, yes.
Just on a lighter note, yesterday there was what you call Chaitanya Charitamrita publishing in Malayalam language. So BBT Kerala has published, and many Prabhupada disciples, including Jayadis Swami Maharaj, Jayapatak Swami Maharaj, and Rameshwar Prabhu, all around the globe, many BBT has joined. In BBT Kerala, many of the translators were Matajis. To translate from English to Malayalam, say around 10 devotees they worked, almost 7 of them Matajis. They have that, what do you call that? The sincerity and dedication to finish the target. As wondered. So in spiritual service, there is no gender difference. Any body that you're trapped doesn't make difference. Serving Krishna, of course, male body have many advantages, no doubt about it. But in the context of serving Krishna, there is no discrimination. That's what Prabhupada made, including Pujarinis, many services, revolutionary Acharya, Srila Prabhupada. So still people, they're thinking this is not meant for women, still they're in bodily concept of life. That's my small understanding.
Anyway, so yes, bro. So we have to respect the parampara also, Vedic paramparas. So this is a summary study, and also we are not studying any Upanishads. We are trying to understand that the devotional purpose of Srila Baldev Jabhushan, specific sutras which we're going to use in the Bhagavatam study. Bhagavatam is meant for everyone. No one will reject that. So anyway, so that is the intention actually. Okay. So I'm not worried about that. Some people they asked me, that's why I'm just saying. It's like this in ISKCON teaching all these nowadays is becoming many questions I am getting from the people. Why you are teaching this? Our holy name is enough, and why you are teaching to this Mata? So this is enough, like that. Anyway, so I can understand. So my main point is, let us try to understand. You people sincerely study, and so that if you teach to others, so then they will understand it is not a difficult thing. Whatever that conception should go out. You have to.
And what is proper answer?
What is the proper answer? So I will even get from even much more devotees, and I will tell you. Okay. So how to balance all those things? Okay. Anyway. Okay. Next, Janmadhyadikaranam. This, you see, Brahma Jignasa Adhikaranam. You understood? It is having some purpose. While reading those Upanishad statements, you may get doubt. So that's why you need some help. That help is nothing but Atato Brahma Jignasa. Now next, the point is Janmadhyadikaranam, why it came. That you should know first. Janmadhyadikaranam, it is saying, Nanu Purvatra Bhuma Shabdena Atma Shabdena cha Jevam Abhyupetya Brahma Shabdena api Tameva aha. So what in the Brahma Jignasa Adhikaranam, you took two statements. While studying those two statements, you may get doubt. That's why. What are that? Yo vai bhuma, atma vare, drashtavyaha. In these two statements, you see bhuma word and atma word. So are used actually in the Upanishads. Those are original words. But Vyasdev wrote bhuma and atma as Brahman, he considered. And that's why he wrote the sutra Atha Atho Brahma Jignasa. Yes? This is clear?
Yeah. Before Vyasadeva, no Brahma was used, only Atma and Bhuma.
In Upanishads, Atma and Bhuma words are there. Okay.
Vyasa introduced
Brahman. He used the word Brahman.
First time?
In this sutra, he used Brahman. Instead of saying that Athato Bhuma Jignasa, Athato Atma Jignasa, he didn't write. He wrote Athato Brahma Jignasa.
So my questions, he clarified what does it mean Atma and Bhuma, or he introduced Brahman at first time?
So he introduced first time only. This is the first sutra. That means the first time only introduced. That means he used Brahman word. And here, now we get the doubt actually. In that first sutra, Vyasdev, whatever he used that Brahma Jignasa, that Brahman word is referring what? What is the characteristics of that Brahman? What are the characteristics of that Brahman? That Brahman word means what? Because that sutra is meant for removing the doubts while reading the Chandogya Upanishad statement and the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad statement. Sorry, what is that? So Brihadaranyaka, okay. So there we know all Atma means Jivatma, living entity. Bhuma word is also can mean the living entity, Jiva. So then that's why now we got confusion. After first sutra, reading the first sutra, you got the confusion in your mind. What is that confusion? Are here Brahman refers to what? Brahman, what is the characteristics of that Brahman? But the sutra is useful to study those Upanishad statements there, also supporting Atma means Jiva. And Bhuma also can mean Jiva. So that's why here Brahman can be Jiva. This doubt you got. And also you studied in the Amarakosha the various meanings of Brahman word. Tirumala, open the camera. Gokulananda Prabhu, please. It's not any, I want to see faces. Okay, don't switch off camera. This needed for everyone. So now, yes, what are the different meanings of the Brahman from the dictionary? Brahman means
lotus feet, lotus.
yeah, no. Actually, I did little wrong there yesterday. Brahman means just little correction is there. So Brahman means Bruhat. Brahman means what? Bruhat. Bruhat means the bigger object. Brahman means Jati. Brahman means Brahma. Brahma means Vedas. Tene Brahma Hridayati Kave. Brahma means, another meaning of Brahma is Vedas. And Brahma means Brahmaji, Kamalasana. So you got one more doubt. Are by the Atma Vare, from there you are understanding Atma means Jiva and Bhuma also means Jiva. Because if you see that Chandogya Upanishad Yovai Bhuma, if you go just a few lines ahead, that means previous to that, Yovai Bhuma, you will be understanding that context is belonging to that context. In that context, who was discussed? Jivatma is discussed. So that means what? There is a good chance to understand Bhuma as
Jivatma.
Jiva. And also Atma Vare Drashtavya, there also Atma as Jiva. And also from the dictionary, you are understanding so different meanings of the meanings for the Brahman. Then finally you got so many confusions. That means Atato Brahma Jignasa, this sutra, after reading this sutra, you are getting that what I should inquire. Whether I should inquire Brahmaji, whether I should inquire about Vedas, whether I should inquire about something Brohat, or whether I should inquire some Jati, or whether I should inquire about the Atma. So, what? So, no, I'm not able to get the clear idea about the Brahman. I want to know the characteristics of that Brahman clearly. So, whatever object Vasudev intended in this first sutra, Brahman, so what is the characteristics of that Brahman? Like that, you are getting some more information about that Brahman. Because by just first sutra, you are not able to get the clear understanding. So that's why next sutra he is writing. Janmadyasya yato Janmadyasya yataha. You're understanding? I'm trying to feed inside. So this is the background I give. But you here also you should get the doubt. Samshaya, Purupaksha is also needed or not. Anyway, big confusions are there. To general idea is what? This sutra is needed. Janmadyasya adhikaranam is needed. To get the clear understanding about Brahman. So we have various conceptions about the Brahman. We have various meanings for Brahman. And even from the first sutra also you are seeing. So wherever that means, those two lines are referred there, Atma and Bhoma also referring to that. There are good chance of having meaning of Jiva for them also. So that's why I'm confused. So I'm bewildered here. So my bewilderment has to go out, should be removed. So this is the context for this adhikar. So now we'll be seeing the samshaya. We'll be seeing the samshaya. Samshaya is what? Question. In Taittiriya Upanishad, so what is the line? Brugurvai Varunir Varunam Pitaram Upasasara Adihi Bho Bhagavo Brahma Ityupakramya Pathante Yato Va Imani Bhutani Jayante Yena Jatani Jivanti Yat Prayanti Abhisam Vishanti Tad Brahma Tad Vijignasaswa Iti Ya Samshayaha. Samshaya is there. What is Samshaya? Question, doubt. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, Brugurvai. Can anyone read the meaning of Brugurvai? Varuni Varunam.
Shall I read it from
Vasu? Yes. Varunir Varunam Pitaram Upasasar Adhi. I am not able to hear.
I'm sorry, Prabhuji, I'm not able to get where you. I have or Bhanswamaras. If it's okay, I can read that.
Read it too. But everyone is having that.
Which page?
It's page 13.
Shall I read, Prabhuji?
Okay, I am reading. What is the meaning? Taittiriya Upanishad 3:11. Bhrigu went to his father Varuna, saying, "Sir, teach me Brahman." Okay.
Where are these, Prabhuji? In
Vasu's file, 12th page.
12th page.
Yeah.
Oh.
5.
Bhrugurvai Varunihi Varunam Pitaram Upasasara Adihi Bhagavo Brahma iti Tasmat Yetat Pravocha Annam Pranam Chakshu Kshotram Mano Vacham iti Te hovacha yatova imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti yat prayanti abhisamvishanti tad vijignasa savya tad brahmeti. Okay.
Who went to his father?
Yeah.
This now I can delete it. If
Yes.
it's okay.
So why I'm asking, because you people also has to, if I keep on hearing my story and in the book, you may not find, that's why I'm asking to read. So try to follow from the book also. Then it will be very helpful. So, okay.
Page number 5.
So,
Which page number?
Prabhuji, page 25 of the PDF, page 12 of the book. Go to page 25 of the PDF.
Thank you.
so here, so after hearing these Taittiriya Upanishad statements, you will get a doubt. What are that statements are saying? Bhrigu went to his father, Varuna, saying, "Sir, teach me Brahman." Okay. Adihi bho bhagavo Brahma. That means teach me about Brahman. Adihi means teach me. So you teach. You teach Brahman. That is the beginning statement. From there to, after that what? Tat provacha annam pranam chakshuhu. Then he said again to him that from whence these beings are born, that by which we born, they live, that into which they enter at their death. Try to know that that is Brahman. Yato va imani bhutani jayante. So here, yato va imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti. That means also we are reading in what statement? Yato va imani bhutani. What is the meaning of yato va imani bhutani jatani? Imani bhutani jayante means from where, which all these living entities are taking birth. Yena jatani jivanti. And because of that only, these born jivas, they are living. Yat prayanti. And also they, so they die and sab abhisamishanti. They also enter into that. And that means from which all the living entities are taking birth and they are living and they are dying and entering into that. That one you should inquire. Like that. So his father told to him. After seeing this section of the Upanishad, you have a doubt. Here, Brahman means what I should take. That shall we take as a Jiva or the Ishvara? That kind of question you can get. So,
Prabhuji, small query.
Yeah,
If it
yeah.
is mentioning to Ishvara, then it should be Parabrahman, no? So it must be Ishvara. Can we discriminate this way?
Actually, Prabhu, whatever the thing is said, that means here, Yatova Imani Bhutani Jayanti means from which all these living entities are coming out. And that is also Jivatma they take, because according to the Advaita philosophy, Jivatma is also
Yes,
Vibhu.
Eka form. Yes, yes,
Vibhu.
yes.
Jivatma is also Vibhu actually.
Vibhu. Yes.
And because of the Jiva, Sagnana, all this creation is there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why opponent have this such an idea that here this Taittiriya Upanishad is telling about the Jiva.
Yes, yes.
And so that's why we need to clarify now. So that means it's, opponent party here, Advaitins. Like in the previous sloka, Karma Mimamsas are the opponent. Here, Advaitins can be the opponent, and they read this Upanishad statement, Yato va imani bhutani jayanti. They think that it is here Brahman is Jivatma only.
Beautiful.
So now,
thank you, Prabhu. Yes.
Yeah. So then now we have to, that means, yes, we may, as a Vaishnavas, since we accepted the philosophy, so for us here, it is natural to accept it. Krishna is the cause of everything. But opponents have the misconceptions and they can get doubt. Whoever is getting doubt means they are not Siddhantis. They are definitely opponents. Siddhanti, already he settled. That means all his doubts are settled. So that's why here we should take opponent, someone that's Advaitin. He's saying that here Brahma word is referring to the Jiva. Or Sarveshwar is thinking. That means whatever philosophy I am thinking, that's a Jiva Ajnanam is the cause for everything. So that is because of that only this whole universe is there. All the creating living entities are there. Because otherwise, so this is Nitya Suddha Brahma. That Brahman cannot produce anything. Because that is not at all having any actions. Because that philosophy kept in his mind and he see all the Upanishad statements in that angle only. That's opponents, he's having such a view because of whatever that is, ignorance you can say. From the time immemorial, ignorance also is there. From the beginningless. It's not that everyone should accept one philosophy. No, they are hunted by different ideas. So, yes, they can get doubt like here, Brahman means Jiva also. And also they have a supporting statement. Next coming to say it is Jiva only. Brahman means Jiva here. Like in the previous section also we have seen karma means, the karma phalam is permanent. That means, and that's why the knower of dharma should not inquire about any Brahman. And to say karma phala is permanent, some Vedic statements only we got. Apama somamrita. So similarly here also we have some statements to support Brahman is Jiva. What is that? Vijnanam brahma chet veda tasmat chetna pramadyati sharire papno hitva sarvan kaman samashnute. This is the second. Actually, in the Taittiriya Upanishad, 3 vallis are there. What is that? Bhrugu. Anyone remember? I forgot. Long back I studied this Upanishad. Anyway, some valli is there. Ananda valli is the last one, I think. Bhrugu valli, in between something is there.
Katavalli.
Huh?
Katavalli.
Katavalli, yeah. Okay. Who is saying Tirumala Das? Tirumala? I think he is only saying. Katavalli? I don't know. It is a Katavalli. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. I'm not remembering exactly anyway. So, from that Taittiriya Upanishad, same Taittiriya Upanishad, in the second valli, we are seeing that. What we are seeing? Vijnanam brahma chet veda tasmat chet na pramadyati. If you know what is the meaning of this. Vijnanam brahma chet veda tasmat chet na pramadyati sarire papno hitva sarvan kaman samashnute. What is the meaning? Who will read?
Shall I try probably again?
Yes.
If a man knows understanding Vijnana as Brahman, and if he does not sever from it, he leaves all evils behind in the body and all his wishes. Taittiriya Upanishad.
Yes. Yeah. Second Valli and fifth sloka. This is mantra.
Second Valli.
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 Okay. Here what is said? If you know Brahman, if a man knows understanding as Brahman, and if he doesn't swerve, what is that? Swerve from it. That means confusion. Swerve means confusion.
Swerve.
Swerve.
Deviation.
Deviation or bewilder, whatever. Na pramadhyati. If he knows Vijnanam as Brahman, then he will not get any confusion. And also, being in this body, he will be relieved from all the sins, and he will be getting his all wishes will be fulfilled. Like that, this statement is there. So, ityatra eva jivopi. So we are not going full context of this. If you want to know more about the Purvapakshi, so you have to see very much what are the other remaining mantras related to or near to this mantra. This means Vijnanam Brahma, near to here, near in this place. We are hearing that iti atraiva jivoepi brahmatva deyatvadi shravanat. In this context, that means Vijnanam Brahmachet, there in that context, what we were hearing, Jiva is considered as Brahman. Jiva is also as here we are hearing there. Jiva is Brahman. Jiva is target. You are understanding Purvapakshi?
Prabhuji, in the Purvapakshi, at the end, they are predominantly emphasizing the impersonalism, because and moreover, a jiva may acquire the power of creation by the supreme force of some invisible cause. What is that invisible cause that they are mentioning here?
Where you are saying, in the same?
Yeah, in the same Purvapakshi, where we see here the word Brahman is applied to Vijnana after the second Valli. After the second Valli. Here the word Brahman is applied to Vijnana, which is the name of the jiva. And that very text also shows that this is Vijnana is to be meditated upon.
Yes.
So Atma is Brahman, that Brahman is Vijnana, the Atma is also having Vijnana. And finally, how they are concluding here. And moreover, a jiva may acquire the power of creation by the supreme force of some invisible cause. So they are assuming some supreme force is there, and that is the invisible cause also.
Yeah. So adrushta dwara bhutotpatyadi hetutva sambhavacha. This is Sanskrit actually. There, so Purvapakshi is saying that, yeah, Jivatma can be the cause of creation also. Cause of these living entities. Jivatma may get some invisible powers. He can say that is Maya. And he's getting the Maya means Shakti. So Jivatma is getting the Shakti from the Maya. That is invisible. Adrushta means is
not
invisible.
visible. Yeah,
Not visible.
Yes.
Adrushta. Adrishta dwara bhutotpatyadi hetutva sambhavat. It can be, it can be. It's not that sometimes Purupakshi can assume actually. He himself, he's a confused guy, na, Purupakshi. And he's saying, yes, maybe this, because this is Jivatma. Because in this context, we are hearing Jivatma as a target. That means Dheyatva. That means it should be targeted. Like that, and we are hearing Jivatma is also as Vijnanam. So that's why in that Tasmat, the Vijnanam Brahma, that means Jivatma is also is Vijnanam. So that Vijnanam is nothing but the Brahma. There, this in this context, Vijnanam Brahma, that line is telling about the Jiva only. So they are so such a confused way they took the meaning of Taittiriya, and they are showing the here. So finally showing this statement of the Taittiriya. Finally, they are Purupakshi is strongly standing that here Brahman means Jiva only. So whatever, so here Bhrugu's father, Varuna. So Varuni's father, Varuna, whatever he is asking to inquire, so that that inquiry should be about the Jiva only. So like this.
But the Siddhanta gives a beautiful answer. It's peculiar attributes of Brahman. We will see in the next discussion.
Yeah. So here, once again, I am coming how this Adhikarana is started. So because it's not so easy to, maybe because of the, we don't have a habit of these things. So that's why maybe others may be difficult. So I'm repeating again. So why this Janmadhyadhikaranam is started? There should be some purpose. If you are doing some activity, you need to find some purpose. Without purpose, if you are doing, means that is not any reasonable man cannot do. So Janmadhyadhikaranam, why it started? After reading the first sutra, why Vyasdev wrote the second sutra? There should be some cause. That cause is what? That cause is, there are the, that means big confusion. That cause is what? To remove the confusion. So what kind of confusion we have? We have big confusion. What is that? Brahman can be. So Jiva here. Brahman is having the various meanings. Also various meanings. So Brahman is having the meaning of Brahmaji, Vedas, big object. Also Jati. These four meanings, plus one more is what? Jiva. How you are saying Jiva? Because Vyasdev wrote first sutra to remove the confusion in those two lines of the Upanishads, Chandogya and the Brihadaranyaka. There Bhuma means is good chance is there to take Bhuma as Jiva. And also Atma means there's a good chance to take Atma as Jiva. So that's why Brahman is having how many meanings? So from these two statements, you have Brahman means Jiva, and also from the Kosha, another four meanings. That is what? Bruhat means big object, Jati, that means some race, Jati, and Brahman word is also
Lotus.
Vedas, and also Brahmaji, the one who is sitting in the seat of the lotus. So that's Brahma. So like this, Kamalasana means Brahma. So total 5 meanings you got now. So now you have confusion. What Brahmaji wants to, what Vyasa is demanding from us this sutra? Is it Brahma? Oh, yeah, which one we should take here? So such a Bhranti, some confusion you had. Okay. Now to remove that confusion, he wrote this sutra. That is the basic understanding of this sutra. Means this adhikara. Sorry, not I should not say sutra, but this adhikara. That's why this Janmadhyadhikaranam is there. Okay.
So
This
Prabhuji,
fine.
we can understand this way.
Hmm.
Vedavyas understood the truth that various type of students will get various doubts.
Hmm.
Let me preempt all their doubts by these formulas.
Yes.
That is the idea
Before,
of composing this Vedanta Sutra, correct?
yes, all the in universe, any number of doubts you might be having, all are considered, and these are going to remove. So, but we have to see, from the authentic explanations of the sutras.
Okay. Thank you.
So,
Then Gopal Prabhu. And what is word for meditation?
okay, you don't jump there, here and there. I will come there and then you ask. Okay. So this is clear. I'm repeating now, so I will come back once again, then you ask. So here, yes, why this adhikaranam is there? It's clear. Now, any adhikaranam means we have 5 limbs. There is a samshaya. Yes, what kind of samshaya we got? So, yes, we are studying the Taittiriya Upanishad, Bhruguvalli, sorry, third Valli. There we are hearing Bhrugurvai, Varuni, Varunam, Pitaram, Upasasara, that you study. After studying that means Yatova Imani Bhutani Jayante, till here. You got the doubt that Brahman can be. That means doubt. Here Brahman can be Jiva or Sarveshwara. That doubt you got. And immediately to support your doubt, so that means here it can be Jiva only Brahman. So for this supporting this, you have one more place in that same Upanishad. What is that? Vijnanam brahmached ved tasmat chetana pramadyati sharire papno hitva sarvan kama samashruti. So this line you read from that same Taittiriya Upanishad. This Upanishad this line is saying what? So this line is telling about clearly that context is about the Jiva. Jiva is a Vijnana Swarupa. And Jiva, one should know about himself, Jiva. And by that he will be not having any confusion. And he will be relieved from all the sins. And finally he will be getting his wishes get fulfilled. So this is the context. In this context, we know this context is about the Jiva. There Jiva is mentioned as Brahman. Jiva is also said as Dhyeya. So Prabhuji were asking this Siddharth, what is that? Siddhanta? What do you say?
Siddharth.
Siddharth Prabhu, yes. Sorry. So Siddharth Prabhu, you are asking Dhyeya. So Dhyeya means Jivatma is Dhyeya. That means Jivatma is worshipable or meditatable. Like that we are hearing in that context. So Prabhu, how to know this context? Then you have to go and study. That much we are not going to explain in this class. Then that's why Vedanta Sutras, it takes 12 years to understand. All the Upanishads one should read actually before. But our purpose is different actually. We are trying to use these sutras in future to understand the Bhagavatam slokas and Sandarbha context, and to learn so some few aspects about the Krishna. So, and how to establish those things. So we have little purpose, but time being, we are seeing how originally it is going. This is at least you should know for few adhikaranas. Otherwise, it is not justice for justice. So that's why, Prabhu, how to know? So this adhikarana is telling about Jiva. So that if you see that adhikarana, then you can understand. So that's why we need to have the commentaries on the Upanishads also. Otherwise, so you may not understand also. So that's acharyas, whoever is going to establish their sampradaya, they should write commentary on the Upanishads. They should write commentary on the Bhagavad Gita, they should write commentary on the Vedanta Sutras, Prasthanatrayam. So yes, if you see that context there in that place, Taittiriya Upanishad, second Valli, yes, that is telling about Jiva. There we are seeing Jiva as Brahman. So then from all this, so we are seeing Jiva as Brahman. So that means Purva Pakshi is getting the good support from here. So, and also Purva Pakshi is satisfying himself. Yeah, Jiva can be creator also. It might be given with some special shaktis to it. Someone gave special shaktis to it. Some invisible powers are with it. Adrushta. And Bhutotpatti. So that means all the living entities are coming from it only. So that's why it can be the cause for all the living entities. So that's why definitely, yes, Brahman means Jiva only. Whatever Brahma, Vedavyas is staying in the first sutra, that is Jiva. Like this, one Purva Pakshi came here and he so strongly saying that Brahman is Jiva. First point we took, Brahman can be Jiva, Brahman can be the big object, Brahman can be the race, Brahman can be the, so Brahmaji, Brahman can be the Veda. So we forget about other four. Those will be clarified. If you take Brahman, main competition, who is competing among all these options? Brahman is Jiva or the Jiva. This is very pinching actually. If you discuss this and if you establish Brahman as Ishvara, other options also automatically removed. Okay. You should take the potential competitor among all these. That is Jiva actually. So that's why whoever is saying Brahman as Jiva, that is the real opponent actually. Then while refuting him, so you can, that refutation can be applicable to others also, and then all other options also will go out. In this refutation, you establish Brahman as Ishvara, Parameshwara, then done. You're understanding?
So that strong opponent we have to eliminate first.
Yeah, then automatically weakers always go.
Okay. Okay.
If you eliminate stronger one, and also you'll be giving your reasons to establish Ishvara also as a Brahman, then those will be applicable to others also. Then they will simply. Enemies, the powerful enemy, if you destroyed, then all are defeated in that team. Yeah.
It's like in chess, in the game of chess. If you take out the queen, others are less power, similar to that.
So that's the problem. You are raising hand.
Yeah, Venugopalji. So where is Dhyeya in this Taittiriya Upanishad as meditation? It's very important for me because I'm working on my dissertation and my subject is meditation and Vedanta.
Yeah. So here Jiva is a Dhyeya. Word Dhyeya you should take.
And where it is? Vishanam Brahma.
Vijnanam Brahma Chet Veda. You are reading that?
Yeah.
Veda Tasmat Chet Na Pramadhyati. Sarire Mapno Hitva Sarvan Kaman Samashnute. Okay? You followed this?
No, my last word in first line, Pramadhati.
You have to read the Mula book.
Mula. And there are Dhyeya.
Adihi. What you open your Mula book? What that I shared diacritics.
No, I am on page 12.
Okay, that is actually that is the Vasus file, na?
Yeah.
There you cannot find Dhyeya because he gave only the Upanishad statements, but he didn't give the total Sanskrit. Total Sanskrit you will find in your Mula file.
Same verse from Taittiriya Upanishad.
You open Mula file. First of all, you have the Mula file. You downloaded or not? First Adhyaya.
There is no English at all?
Diacritics.
Govinda Bhashi Adhyaya first, yeah?
Yes, yes. You come to the second Adhikarana there. Janmadhyasya Adhikarana, you came.
1 minute. Yeah.
What is the beginning? What is there?
Vijnana Brahma Ched Vida Tasmad Chenna Pramaditi Shariri Pam Panohitva Sarvam Kaman Samuchinte.
After that, iti.
Iti Tatraiva Jave Vibrahma Tva Jayatva.
This word. Jayatvadi. Shravanat. Jiva is Jive epi Brahmatva Dyayatvadi Shravanat means we are in that context. That means which context? In the context of the Vijnanam Brahma Ched Veda. That is Taittiriya Upanishad 251. So in that context, we are hearing Jiva as Brahman, Jiva as also worshipable or meditatable.
Meditatable. And can we interpret Brahma Jijnasa as meditation, not as inquiry?
That is, inquiry or meditation can have, that means we already said when Chandogya Upanishad, when you read, so that's Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, which Nididhyasitavyascha. So Nididhyasana means you took as Jignasitavyaha. Jignasa. If you don't inquire, you cannot worship also. Those are all interrelated words. If you don't know about the Brahman, how you can worship? That's why worshipping or meditation. So before the meditation step, there is one more step is needed. Before to the meditation, what you need? You need to know, inquire about it. So that's why you can take meditation as jignas also. Yes or no?
Meditation as jijnasa?
Yeah, you can take, because without jignasa, how you will meditate? Jignasa means knowing, desire to know. Janati ichchati yatati. First of all, you should know. Then only you can meditate, na? So Atma has to be meditated means it is including the step of knowing also. So that's why one. If you say once wait, if someone say Atma has to be, or the Brahman has to be meditated means Brahman has to be inquired also. That is the included step, inclusive.
Inclusive. And we know that there are Shravana, Manana, and Nididhyasana from Chandogya Upanishad. And Nididhyasana here is realization.
No, here Nididhyasana means Jignasitavyaha. Inquiring. You can take that meaning.
But you remember these 3 steps of education: Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. And Nididhyasana is realization like last one.
Yeah, so that's why here Acharya, if you go and open the Brahma Jignasa Adhikaranam, Nididhyasitavyaha, Jignasitavyaha, like that Baldev Jabushan gave. Nididhyasitavyaha in that Chandogya Upanishad, in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Nididhyasitavyaha means what he took? Jignasitavyaha. You should hear, you should manana means you should deliberate. That means whatever the statements Guru is telling, those statements you should hear. Then after that you should do deliberation. Then that should lead to the inquiring about the Brahman, and finally, so concluding the existence of the Brahman and worshipping. So those are all coming under the final step. Okay.
So also Nididhyasana is Vijnana as meditation we can use?
Yes. Vijnana is also vijignasitavyaha or jignasitavyaha or nididhyasitavyaha, all are same meaning. Okay.
Same as dhyaya, but few steps.
Yeah. Same meaning, all. No, that means inquiring. Okay. Next. So like this, Purvapakshi also we understood. Now we have to answer. Purvapakshi can be nicely answered when we that means what he is saying, Purvapakshi, hey, Brahman means Jiva, and I have proofs, he said. Now we have to say here Brahman means, that means Vasudev himself is clarifying. Janmadhyasya Janmadi asya yataha. So from which asya means this material world. Janmadi means creation, maintenance, and destruction. From which this material world's creation, maintenance, and destruction happens. That is my intention, he himself is saying. Intention, that is my understanding, that is the characteristic what I say about the Brahman in the first sutra, whatever Brahman is there, that is referring to what? What is it is the one from which the creation, maintenance, and destruction of this material universe happens. Okay, now take the sutra. Janmadhyasya yataha. It is having how many words? Yataha is the one word. Asya is one word. Janmadi is one word. 3 words it is having. Yataha means from which. Asya means of this material world. Janmadi means creation, maintenance, and destruction. Now,
One
if you
word.
make a
Janmadi, one word.
Yeah, one word. That means from which this material world's creation, maintenance, and destruction. That is Brahman, what I want to, what I said in the first sutra. So that is having this characteristic. Okay, thank you very much. It's not an easy task actually. Really, my God. Raising the level of this. So I felt the most toughest subject in teaching till now. I taught so many subjects like Madhuri Kadamani, Bhagavatam commentaries, and different challenging subjects I tried. But this is really challenge. Even I told the Vyakaran also I taught. It's really. But okay, we'll definitely. So we'll encourage each other and go forward. Yes, Siddharth Prabhu, what is your question?
Yeah, how it appeared in first shloka of Srimad Bhagavatam? Janmadhyasya yataha.
Yeah, I will discuss in the next class, definitely. So they're also same actually. Vasudev writing same thing. So that is a Lakshana. So he said in that sloka, Satyam Param Dhimahi. You know, finally what he's saying. Dhamna Svena Nerasta Kuhukam. Satyam Param Dhimahi is saying. So I pay, Dhimahi means we pay obeisances to object. What object? Which is Satyam, which is Param. So, and can you, hey, Vasudev, can you explain about this Satyam Param even more? That means Satyam Gnanam Anantam Brahma. Here Satyam means what you should take in that first sloka. Satyam means, Satyam is Param. Satyam means Upanishad is saying what? Satyam, whichever is Satyam, that is Gnanam, that is Anantam, that is the Brahma. So that's why Vasudev there also is saying, so I will pay my obeisances to Brahman. Hey, bhai, what is this Brahman? Can you explain Vasudev? Then he said, Janmadhyasya yataha. Janmadi asya yataha. That means from which Janma Adi of this material creation so happens. That Satyam, that one, to that one, I want to pay my obeisances. Like that he's saying there. Same thing. Okay.
Then Gopalji.
Hare
There
Krishna,
are-
Prabhuji, one question. Sorry. Why is it very obtuse, the reference? Why couldn't we directly refer to Krishna instead of
Cha.
Brahman, which is very confusing
Vedas
and
are,
different interpretation?
yes, Vedas are Parokshavadas. Parokshvadam is liking to everyone. Not directly, telling directly is not so thrilling actually. We are all fond of this. For direct things, so you have so many other Puranas, like Brahma Vairta Purana, like the, so Padma Purana. They are directly Krishna, Radha, all names you are getting. Everything. If something kept inside and secret, and tell me what is this, that will create more. Of course, nothing is there. Or very simple thing is there. And also, actually, in this journey, what will happen now? All your doubts will be clarified very nicely. So, all the different oppositions, everything will be. And also, this is the Sutra Lakshanam. So, it should be very precise. And it's very in a decoded way. And also, it should not be revealed to all the uncommon people. Common people. No, because otherwise they will misuse. Like, why you keep gold inside in your locker? Why don't you keep it just on the table? There is a good chance of misusing, stealing and misusing it. Yes or no? Can you keep your necklaces on the table, in the dining table? Any visitor can come just and they will be taking those easily, stealing and misusing those. So that's why what you do, the secret thing. So Paramaguhyam, this is the secret. It's an open secret, but Guhyam. Yes. Okay, Siddhartha Prabhu, what you want to say?
Yes, there are in Bhagavad Gita stated that 4 kinds of people come to Krishna: Arto, Jigyasu, Artha-arthi, and Jigyasu. Jigyasu is same Jigyasu?
That Jigyasu is Acharya is writing, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. He can be the Jignasu of the even material subjects also. Like, you know, knowing about the Vyakaran, these, that, any. Jyotisha, yeah, any subject.
Okay.
That's Vishwanath is writing comment like that. Okay. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha krupa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Bhakta ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Vedanta Sutra students Samuh ki jai. All glories to all of you.
Hare Krishna. Jai.
Thank you,
Hare Krishna,
Prabhuji. Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.